Florida is the upcoming Fort Myers Film Festival. Eric Raditz is the executive director and joins us to tell us about all the great movies and entertainment to expect this year. Maybe not all of them, because I think there's too many to list. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, there's too many to list.
There really is. So kind of break down the film festival for us. And it's how many days? It's next weekend.
Right, so April 7th, actually. So Thursday through Sunday. So that's actually Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The Fort Myers Film Festival is in several locations, 8 locations this year.
Oh, wow.
We start off at the Barbara B. Mann Performing Arts Hall, and then we have films at the Sidney and Byrne Davis Arts Center.
Okay.
We have films at the Regal Bell Tower Cinemas. We have films at the Alliance for the Arts, and we have a couple of screenings at the Heights Foundation, also at the Quality Life Center, and we have a closing night ceremony at the Broadway Palm Dinner Theater. So
all right.
We're all over. So basically just have to download the guide, because there's over 75 films this year.
Wow.
And those films are exciting. They're fresh. They're independent. They're not films that you can find anywhere.
Tell us, break it down for us, because I know sometimes it can be even a little overwhelming to figure out what day or what you want to see, because there's variety, really. Absolutely,
and that's pretty much the biggest question, is how do we decide which films to see? Because it's really, if you look at the guide, you have films in 8 locations. You have some films that you were just going to be so excited about, and then you have to start making decisions. Well, I'm going to go there Thursday morning, I'm going to go there Friday afternoon, and then Friday night I have to see the Maya Angelou doc, and then Saturday I have to see the Josh Fox film, and then Sunday I want to catch the Suited film. So you really have to download the guide, but in there you're going to see almost 80 films this year. One
that's getting a lot of buzz that I'm really excited to see is this Time Simply Passes, about somewhat of a local man, somebody from Arcadia. It's a documentary, right?
Yes, so if you actually come out to see this film, you need to see it, because this guy was actually, he lived in Lee County. He was wrongfully convicted of murdering his children. So it's kind of like, if you imagine, you ever seen the movie The Fugitive, where he was wrongfully convicted of killing his wife? This is like that, except for he was convicted of killing all of his children. And
like 6 or 7, right?
Yes, 7 kids. And so then in 1968, this was a while ago, he was sentenced to death. And he was sentenced to death in the Lee County Courthouse, which is now the Sidney and Byrne Davis Arts Center. We're playing the film at the Sidney and Byrne Davis Arts Center. So the place where he was convicted to death, we are playing the film, exonerating him.
Well, I was just going to say, he is alive, though.
Yes, and the filmmaker who directed this film will be here at the Sidney and Byrne Davis Arts Center Thursday, 10 o'clock a.m. Next week, and we're going to kind of full circle exoneration. You can't undo what was done to his life, the injustice, but we can take a look at how powerful it is that we need to be thinking seriously about having good, true justice.
Well, and it's interesting what film, you know, Hollywood or its films or whatever, but films have a big impact on culture and our society. I know there's going to be one on climate change that you guys are you know, excited to get out there.
Yes, so Josh Fox did this. He did the film Gasland and Gasland 2. So this movie, and he's an Oscar-nominated director, and this film is called How to Let Go of the World and focus on what the climate can't change. And we're playing it Saturday at the Sidney and Byrne Davis Arts Center, and Sunday at the Regal Bell Tower Cinema Theaters. And we may be Skyping in with him. But if you take a look at however you feel about what can we do about climate change, he finds things in life that the climate can't change. And it's kind of a little bit of a look at the human spirit and the tenacity of and the nature of each of us as humans.
Well, again, I know the variety is just crazy. There's something for everybody. I don't blame you for not being able to remember a name here or two there, because there's just so many. So as we close here, what's the best thing to do for people to figure out what's playing, where to see it?
Go to the FortMyersFilmFestival.com. And then download the guide. Go to
do you need tickets? How do you get in?
So of course you can get tickets online, or you can get tickets at the box office at each of the locations any day of the screening. So if you get that guide, you'll see all the locations. There's a nice looking calendar. Pick the film you want to see, then go out to the film.
All right, sounds good. Eric, thank you so much for being here this morning.
My pleasure.
And I know it's going to be a great event. We're
Thanks
so excited that it's back. So, all right, thank you, Eric. Well, does your search for true love keep leading you down the wrong path? Up next, meet the authors behind a new book as we tackle some of the most asked dating questions of all time, like how do you know if the person you just started dating is really the one? Or does love at first sight really exist? And then fall in love with your crock pot all over again. One of our Mom Squad members is back with a new dinner recipe that only requires 3 ingredients.